A few weeks back I did a video on adding leveling feet to a 22-inch Blackstone Adventure Ready grill. If you haven't seen that and you're interested, I'll link it here at the end of this video. But that got me thinking, I'm not the only one out there that wants to make sure my grill's level, so I'm using it to the best of its ability. I've made some adjustments on my 36-inch Blackstone as well to level it, and I'm going to show you what I did. Now what I did only works if you put the grill in the same place every time. You can still use the casters, but if you're not putting it in the same place, there's no guarantee it's level. For me, mine's permanently positioned here, so this works really good. It's really simple. First thing we want to do is get any excess weight off of the griddle. We're going to take the griddle top off, we're going to take the drawers out, and we're going to take the propane tank off. That'll allow me to put the level directly onto the frame, and it'll make it a lot easier to lift the frame up and down to make any fine-tune adjustments. So let's start by getting that done. The next step is going to be to lock the casters and then start turning them out ever so slightly until I get the grill level all the way around. Once I do that, I'll be able to see the spacing requirements that I need to maintain that level, and then I'll put some washers in there and lock the casters back down. Okay, now that I know my spacing requirements, I put some blocks of wood under that end. I'm going to screw that caster out, put a washer in there, put it all back together. I'm going to use a washer about this thickness, and all you do is just put that right on your caster wheel, screw that back in, and check for level. Make sure the caster's in the locked position so you can get that nice and tight. Remember, it's really important to make sure your wheels are locked before you check for level. There's a little bit of slop in that caster, and when you lock it, it takes that slop out of there and makes an ever so slight adjustment in the height of the grill. So you definitely want to make sure that's locked before you check your final level. I inserted a medium thickness washer on both of the back casters, tighten those back up, and now I'm checking for level. You'll notice my level is not on that silver trim across the front because it is ever so slightly higher than the black frame. So make sure you've got that on there. You can see I'm just about perfect. I'm very happy with that, so I'm going to go ahead and put the griddle back together. Here's the link to the video I mentioned at the beginning about how I added leveling legs to my 22-inch Adventure Ready Blackstone. Check that out. Otherwise, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, check out my latest video, or see what YouTube recommends.